Everyone has ideas for books, games, businesses, for anything, but not everyone can sell them. Or can they? No, of course not. No, I believe they can. As a commercial director, game developer, a businessman, I've made or seen hundreds of pitches. And even though every one of them was unique, the most successful ones have something in common. And that can be divided in 3 categories. And I bet you will be surprised which one is the most effective one. So, what is a pitch? La 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 la. No, not that one. Pitch is a tool for selling your idea. By definition, it should be a short description of your project or product. It should tease your clients, customers, colleagues. Just give them right amount of information. And even knowing that, I've made mistake number 1. Mistake number 1. Once upon a time, there was a film festival, and they invited us, me and my producer, and they gave us 6 minutes to present our film project, to pitch an idea. My producer started, he introduced us, and then he gave a word to me, to a director. So I started with all my energy, and I could see the audience loved it. They swallowed every word I spoke. They really liked our story. So I gave them more details, more scenes, more story arcs. I wanted to turn them into fans of our movie. But instead of that, I turned them into zombies. Because I've overdosed them. I gave them too much information. Yeah. I wanted them to join our dream journey, not to send them into dreams immediately. But I did. So, what went wrong? Even I started so well. You know, the energy is helpful, but not everything. Details are great, but not everything. You know, few words can make bigger impact. Yeah, pitch should be short one, not overwhelming. So next time, use few words. That's my lesson. And did I learn it for the next time? Lesson number 2. Once upon a time, there was another film festival. And again, they invited us, me and my producer. And again, they gave us 6 minutes to present our film idea, to pitch a movie. So, again, my producer started. He introduced us and our movie. He gave a word to me again. And suddenly, I started with all my energy as usual. But I shortened our film story into 20 seconds and then gave a word to my producer. He spoke few information about the movie, crew and so on, and again switched a word to me. Again I talked about artistic stuff and so on, and then again switch between him and me all the time. So suddenly we were a balance of emotion and information. And yes, it worked. The audience was applauding, they were excited, then they screamed with a laugh to us. And at the end of our presentation, even I gave them just 20 seconds of our story. Every member of the audience came to us and starting explaining, wow, that story you talk about, it was my story. I was able to find myself in that movie. What a great work. I'm looking forward to see that film. It was surprising. I gave them less, but they received more. What a surprise! But it worked. So the lesson is very easy. Not give them everything. Just tease them. Just invite them into your world, to your project, to your idea. And they will find their own part. And that works. Suddenly, they wanted to be part of our project. So, is that enough? Just fewer words and think about balance of emotion information? No, actually not. There's much more, and the most effective one is just ahead of us. Upgrade number 3. So again, once upon a time, there was not a film festival, but a producer. A producer to whom I wanted to approach with an offer of a movie. So I've prepared a pitch deck, short description of my ideas and a project. I've arranged a meeting with him and I've started. With all my energy, I showed him a first slide, a description of my movie and my ideas. Yeah, he nods with understanding. The second slide. And the rest of presentation wasn't about my movie. It was about him and his production company. What benefits will my movie bring to him? Because I wasn't trying to convince him that my movie is the best movie ever. I was trying to convince him that joining forces together is the best thing ever. And did it work? Definitely. He bought it. He liked it because it wasn't my idea. Suddenly, it became our idea. It wasn't just my pitch, it was our pitch. So, my last message to, if I can, is think to whom you are presenting, to whom you are pitching. Because knowing to whom you are talking is knowing which words, information, and emotions to use. And that combination makes miracles. So my advice, if I can, is to know who your audience is. And I suppose right here, right now, there should be some kind of conclusion. But you know it all already. Just a few words, balance between emotion and information, and most importantly, know to whom you are presenting. Know to whom you are talking to. Know to whom you are pitching. And please, let me know in comments what's the best ones or the worst ones of pitches. I would like to read them and see you next time.